Everybody said we wouldn't make it, baby. Love don't live around here much lately. Times are hard and hearts break like the bank. Oh, yes.
G'day guys, I'm here today with our good friend Drake White of Drake White and the Big Fire. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, thank you. So this year it's been a real cracker for you. What's been going on?
Oh man, we've kind of tightened up our boots and just hung on, you know. I believe in a plan and I believe in a clear vision and putting yourself around people that motivate you in a positive way. But we've got this record out. We've worked as a band to get tight, and at the end of the day, it's about the music. So we've been playing music live and gathering fans, and one by one handshake by one handshake.
Your music, it is the good vibe. When you're writing, how do you use that to put pen to paper?
I think it's just honesty and growing up around people that encouraged me all the time to go inside my heart and tell people what's in there and be vulnerable and don't be afraid of judgment or anything like that, because you don't ever know who you're going to help out and who's going through the same stuff you're going through. So I think that advocates change when you can go in and be very vulnerable and be very honest and come out as a positive light, or not really a negative light, but shed light on the negative and be positive when it's positive, but be truthful.
Who have been influences in your life to kind of give you that message?
Yeah, my grandfather was a Baptist preacher growing up at a small church, and he was just a really cool spiritual man that taught me about, you know, the beauty of being in the outdoors and to respect people and to respect myself and to go out and work hard every day and do what you want to do and follow your guts. So my grandfather was one of them. My parents are absolutely beautiful people that have given me the freedom and almost the humor in life. My mom's a funny person, and she's all about laughing. She's like, you gotta laugh about it, and just understand that you're gonna be okay no matter what happens with your faith and your drive. So it's my family that were incredible influences spiritually and mentally and musically. And then of course I've got all my favorite, soul and country and rock and roll singers for sure.
The album artwork, it's a mold of all different photos from your life. They're obviously significant memories in your life. Do you want to touch base a little bit on why they're so important, why you've chosen them to put on the album cover?
Sure. Yeah, it's a collage of all the things that make my music sound how my music sounds. I believe that the geography of where somebody is born and raised is a direct reflection of the way their music sounds. The way I grew up listening to the water, to the river and to the pines swaying in the wind and the crickets and the frogs and all these sounds. And I can hear that in my music, and I can hear that honesty and that realness in there. If you go through people that mean a lot to me, like Alex, my wife, my grandmother's in there, my grandfather's holding a 8-point buck in the corner of my left shoulder, and he was the preacher that kind of showed me to be myself and to be honest. And we had a lot of great conversations around fire pits and deer camps. He's got a deer he's holding up, and he's proud of it, and it's just a cool picture. But my dog, I'm a huge fan of my dog Ryder, and he's the constant. His name's Songwriter, and he just reminds me to pick up my pen. When I look at him, it's like, pick your pen up and write it down, and don't let this time in your life slip away. It goes all the way as in depth as the church that I grew up in's in the top. So that's my spiritual guidance. The 16 crows in the top right-hand corner are actually, it's a shot that I took from my hometown, and it reminds me that if you ever get lost, you can always fly straight as a crow flies back home, and it's just a matter of getting there. My band's in there, which I wouldn't be anything without the Big Fire guys and their support. And it's just a collage of me, and I think the more that I can shed light on who I am as a person, people can relate, and the more I have people relate, the more opportunity I'm going to have to make and play music for the rest of my life, which is my ultimate goal.
So do you think that as souls on this earth, we have the duty to leave a positive impact.
We do have a duty to go out there and spread a good word. For me as a Christian, and for me as a musician, and a husband, and a just a overall good Samaritan. I mean, I don't care what religion you are, or what, where you're from, or what you believe in. I think we can all go by the golden rule: is treat others how you want to be treated, and live pretty well.
So you've been doing some work yourself with Red Cross and Habitats for Humanity with Living the Dream by Giving the Dream. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing and what's going to be happening for the rest of the year with that?
The most important thing to me, and what I can do to make sure that I'm being a good steward of my time, is to use this platform for good, and to get out there and show people that I'm not just out there, just to play music. It's so much bigger than music, and it's so much bigger than me and the big fire. And the more you give, the more you get. I mean, and I don't give to get. You don't get to give. It's just it's something that makes my heart feel full, and when I'm doing it, it makes me feel like I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do, and that gives you almost like a shot of energy that no coffee or drug can give you. I just wanted to just come in and do something good for people, and volunteer my time. So I partnered with Ford, pitched the idea to Ford Motor Company in Detroit. They jumped all over it, and we've been on 3 different stops of the Living the Dream by Giving the Dream initiative. One stop was with Habitat for Humanity, one stop was with the American Red Cross, and one was with a food share bank. You can go out and help put sheathing on a roof with Habitat for Humanity, and you don't have to know how to build a house. There's people there that know how to do that. You can, if you've got 4 hours, 5 hours, go volunteer your time, because it makes you feel great, and that's what Living the Dream by Giving the Dream is about.
Let's get on to P.A.C.E, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about this company?
Oh,
what does it mean to be part of the Good Vibe tribe?
Yeah, when Tyler came in and introduced the product to us, he just gave us the product, and I think he met Adam first, my drummer. And he gave us the product, and we started wearing it. He started seeing it popping up all over our socials that we were engaging and wearing the shirts. Well, then our fans started asking about where we got the shirts. One Vibe, One Tribe, what does that mean? And so they started ordering and wearing, and then I heard that it had a philanthropic side to it, and Tyler started telling me his heart a couple of weeks ago and what he wanted to build, and I was just like, I think the good Lord has crazy ways of putting people together to accomplish a bigger task, his task, or a big open view world task, and he's donating the 20%, back to a charity, and we're going to pick some charities in the future, and Tyler's just got a great heart, and he's got a great vision for what he wants to do. But One Vibe, One Tribe to me means we're all human beings, and red or yellow, black and white. We're all wake up in the morning and put our britches on the same way. So I mean, why not go and help people that are in need, and go out here and if you're blessed with something, share it. If you're going through a tough time, share it. And that's what One Vibe, One Tribe means to me. We're all one under God, under a big blue sky. So that's what One Vibe.
And there is so much more good in this world than there is negative.
Absolutely. I'll second that for sure.
So I understand that you've been doing Freestyle Fridays on your Facebook.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you'd like to do a little freestyle about promoting positive vibes.
Let me see. Well, the sun comes up on me just like it does you. It don't matter if your sun is yellow or your sky is blue, darling, or you got a choice whether you want to wake up on the right side of the bed. Hey, you're gonna start living this positive life until the day that you're dead. So you gotta be free, 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 and you gotta pray, 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 and listen to what I say, baby, life's a long ride, it's a goodbye, baby, push it in my little soul. Baby, just let me rock, darling, just let me rock and roll. Whoa, you see, I like to sing, you like to bring the good taste, the good vibe. Hey, listen to this freestyle, let it ride, ride, ride.
That was unreal. That should be on your next album.